G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_Gaming for another Dokkan Battle video. So for today's video we're going to be getting into the team building guide for the new AGL Third Eye Gomah. Probably the best unit in the game, so absolutely insane. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I do team building guides for all the new units that come out, and let's jump straight on into it. So you can see for the details here, we've got quite a number of teams, which is good. We've got Demonic Power and Terrifying Conquerors, which is this Gomah's leader skill. We've then got Dragon Ball Seekers, Final Trump Card, Battle of Fate, Successors, Giant Form, Full Power, Transformation Boost, and Accelerated Battle. So quite a lot to work with there, which is definitely good. For his links, we've got More Than Meets the Eye, Fear and Faith, Thirst for Conquest, Big Bad Bosses, Master of Magic, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. So, a few really top tier links in there. We just don't really have that crazy synergy linking partner, and you can see that here in that our best linking partners only do share the 4 links. So for that we do have the STR Rose, and I will say that this isn't the worst thing in the world because you look at the quality of unit with someone like the STR Rose. We've got the physical Omega at the back end there, the two best extreme class units in the game as well as Gomah here. So definitely not a bad thing. We do have physical Metal Cooler, physical Janemba. I included Metal Cooler here because he could be due for an Easy A at any point. TEQ Janemba, who Easy A'd relatively recently, and then we've also got the TEQ Demigra. I don't think his Easy A is due until next year though, so probably not really worth mentioning, but a Demonic Power unit all the same. Then we jump into our 3 linking partners. So we've got STR Baby, going to be a really solid option with the Gomah. Is on Gomah's leader skill, gives Gomah his leader skill as well, so that works well. We've got the TEQ and AGL Golden Freezers, TEQ Sin Shenron, Int Garlic Jr., who I would love to see get a sub Easy A right now. I think he'd be phenomenal for Gomah's team as a support class unit. We've got the Int Merge the Masu, and then also the AGL Rose, who, as we know, is a really solid support class unit. So let's jump into the teams. And the first team that we've got here is the AGL Gomah with his own leader skill. So as I mentioned, he does lead Demonic Power and Terrifying Conquerors. So we've got him in here. We've got the STR Baby, the AGL Golden Freezer, TEQ Golden Freezer, the AGL Kid Gohan, and then the physical Glorio. So in terms of our rotations for this one, I'd be going with a Gomah and Baby as one rotation. As we saw, they do share 3 links together, and the main one of those being Big Bad Bosses. And then the other rotation's a little bit up to you. So you could easily run the 2 Golden Freezers together, and that would work really well. Or you could run, like, say, the TEQ Golden Freezer alongside the friend Gomah. Either would be effective. It depends on. I guess you can sort of base it on where their attacks are and whatnot as well. So the main thing is that you're definitely going to be floating AGL Kid Gohan with his big time support, as well as Physical Glorio, who has that 3-turn support as well. So I think leader skills are going to be pretty solid here. We just need a couple more Big Bad Bosses options to sort of spring up for this team to really sort of get into its own. But yeah, Baby's definitely going to be really impactful with that Big Bad Bosses. So that's the first team. The second team is probably one that's going to give you a lot more options to work with, and that is STR Baby's own team. So with this one, you can see we've obviously got him as the leader. We've got Gomah, we've got the STR Rose, the physical Omega Shenron, the STR Omega, who you could swap for Sin if you wanted. And then we've also got the AGL Rose to fill out the team. Like, those last 2 slots are definitely the 2 slots that you can interchange with other orb changes or supports as you prefer. But personally, with this one, I'd probably be going with the Gomah and Omega rotation for one. I think that would work really well. Then on the other rotation, you could go with either the 2 Rosés together. You could go with one of the Babies and Rosé. yeah, I think this team is quite flexible. I'd probably stick to floating STR Omega, but other than that, you've got big bad bosses on all of the units here. So I think you've got a lot of usability or flexibility, I should say, to be able to switch around which unit you're going to put in which position, just because we're going to be linking really nicely. So I think, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if this would be the best spot to run Gomah on. Yeah, just for the availability of big bad bosses. So the next team we've got, which you could also run as a Gomah lead, but we're going to be going with the Super Saiyan 4 Diama Goku, the Demonic Power straight team. And I've included this just because there could be missions for this. Obviously, they've been focusing on the Demonic Power leader skill quite a bit, so I thought it'd be worthwhile mentioning here. But we've got the Super Saiyan 4 Goku as our lead, AGL Gomah, then we've got the INT Buuhan here. Probably a unit that not too many people would be high on, but I think with his dodge, he's still got quite a bit of usability. We've got the INT Gohan, Goten, and Trunks unit, who are amazing. Physical Glorio, and then the physical Piccolo. Again, two absolutely phenomenal support class units just to sort of round out the team. In terms of rotations here, it'd be Diama Goku with the INT Super Saiyan trio, and then we'd go with Gomah and the INT Buuhan. That way that you're sticking with that big bad bosses being active. You're then going to float your friend Diama Goku as well as Glorio and Piccolo with their support. So in terms of a demonic power team, I think this would be really effective. AGL Kid Gohan would obviously be another really good option that you could switch in. Yeah, you got quite a few options that you can choose with the super class side of demonic power anyways. Then I've got a Diama Goku mix here. You can see I haven't brought in another extreme class unit to rock with the Gomah here. I just think, yeah, the category is a bit thin. So it could be worthwhile just rocking Gomah as a floater on this one. You can see we've got Diama Goku, Gomah, the STR Blues, TEQ Gods, AGL Super Saiyan 3/4 Goku, and then Physical Piccolo. So the rotations would be the Diama Goku with the AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then the STR Blues with the TEQ Gods. You're going to float the friend as well as the Physical Piccolo, and you're also going to float Gomah. So the reason that I think that could be effective is because he does have that support class aspect of his super attack effect, and then also as a slot 3 unit, he's going to have the dodge damage reduction. I think he should work really, really well in that role, and you're still going to have his giant form. You can still utilize the active and all that good stuff. So I think he would still really be effective on a super class focused team like this. Then the next team we've got is Physical Glorio's team. So a little bit different. It's just got it encompasses so much with the accelerated battle aspect of the leader skills. So for this one we've got Glorio, Gomah, AGL Rose, the Physical Super Saiyan 4's AGL Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and then the AGL Super Saiyan 3/4 Goku. Rotations, Gomah and Rose, Physical Super Saiyan 4s, and the AGL Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And that's going to leave you to float both the Glorios with their big time support, which is great, as well as the AGL Super Saiyan 3/4 Goku, who will be able to provide damage reduction to obviously that Super Saiyan 4 rotation, but also the AGL Rose, who will really benefit from that as well. So, yeah, another really effective leader skill option for you to go with. And then we've got one that's probably a little bit less effective because TEQ Buuhan's not that crazy, but it does still have a really good leader skill. So, with TEQ Buuhan as our lead, we've got Gomah, the Omega, the 2 Golden Freezers, and the Manga Buu AGL Buu. So a little bit different this build, but we'd be going with Gomah and Omega as one rotation. Main thing here, having our big bad bosses active, and then the 2 Golden Freezers as the other rotation. That allows us to float both of the TEQ Buuhans, our own and the friend, and also the AGL Fat Buu too. So something a little bit different if you did want to try that. So that's the team building guide, guys. Personally, as we scroll back through these, I think Physical Glorio gives you a lot of options. Diama Goku is obviously insane, but I think STR Super Baby will be the team to run. You just got options galore to be able to get big bad bosses active, and as I said, those last two slots are pretty interchangeable. And then yeah, a few more big bad bosses options though. And AGL Gomah's leader skill could be looking pretty insane. So let me know your thoughts on the team builds and which one's going to be your favourite for him. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.